Oh, this is so cool! What? Hey! This is so cool! Enjoying my reactions, but you don't feel like waiting a week for the next upload? That's cool, because I got you covered. Chances are, by the time you watch this show on YouTube, I'll already have the full seasons available over on Patreon in their complete unedited glory. All you gotta do is become a tier 2 patron. And if you just so happen to be a viewer who wants to request things from me, such as movies and shows, then you can take your loyalty even further by becoming a tier 3 patron. The ball is in your court, and I'm completely at your service. So take advantage of these opportunities now. Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with me, myself, and I on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen the Reactions, the place where I react to everything I ain't never seen. And if you read by the title, you already know what time it is. It's time to do some investigating with some more Detective Conan, aka Case Closed reactions. And last time we found ourselves on an all-expense paid vacation to a slasher set. That's what this felt like. It felt like an allegory, or it was aimlessly insinuating what we see in those slasher films where we're out in this isolated area, we're at a log cabin, and you know, the weather conditions are harsh, so we can't really just move around as much as we want to, and we have to deal with this mother fifer coming in and killing people. Yes, this weird dark man, you know, this guy who has bandages around his face and has on this mysterious cloak that looks like he borrowed it from Mr. X from Resident Evil 2's closet. We gotta figure out why he's trying to kill Rand and why he killed this character named Chicago, who is basically like a world-renowned, or at least a famous script writer, you know. And I really enjoyed this episode because you have to think from a Hollywood kind of perspective. You know, you have to think with all the movie magic that goes on, which I was thinking about. Like I thought that like dummy props were involved, which for the most part were, but they weren't in the way that I was thinking, because I was thinking that the murder victim, Chicago, she was actually the person in the mysterious bandage costume, and she was trying to fake her own death in order to spark some inspiration behind the movie. I also thought that the cameraman could have been involved. You know, he could have been shooting certain shots, and it was going to be one of those things where nobody necessarily got hurt. But as it turns out, somebody actually did get hurt. It was Chicago who actually lost her life to this guy, which just so happened to be the heavyset dude, Ryoichi, who essentially was trying to avenge the death of this chick named Atsuko, who essentially offed herself after her script was stolen by Chicago. Yes, Chicago actually stole her story and became a famous individual because of that. And you know, Atsuko, she had nothing else to live for, so Ryoichi thought it would be this genius idea to exact revenge on her, which he was gonna be successful, but thanks to Rand's wandering eye, or her unintentional wandering eye, you know, because some people like to open the door before they knock, she was able to discover that this guy wasn't necessarily as fat as he was making himself out to be. You know, he just had a lot of padding clothes on, you know, like a fat suit, basically like some Nutty Professor shit, and he was using that to make it seem like he was the unlikely candidate in this scenario, because the killer, he was very slender built. But no, this dude, he just so happened to be that, and I think Conan was able to deduce that by way of tackling him and actually feeling what his body is like, and actually using the details of Rand sneaking in and seeing that this guy wasn't as fat as he looks in his clothes. So it was a very cool scenario, man. But anyways, guys, just want to remind you that we are going to be watching episodes that are canon to the manga. So if you're noticing that numbers are off, your eyes aren't deceiving you. I didn't actually accidentally mess up on not uploading things. This is going to be a deliberate thing where we try to keep everything in line with the manga to avoid any of that unnecessarily filler fluff. So yeah, we're skimming the fat here. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump into this next episode, which is episode 38, titled The Akane Fire Festival Murder Case. Here we go. We'll pull out the Polaroid. Fuck. Yeah. Good job, Mr. Detective. The fuck is this, a ritual? A bonfire? We got demons on the drums. Is that Ren? The fuck is that? So a dead body's in there. I wonder why. Yeah, you had some fill in the gappers, thanks largely in part to Shinichi. Right? Give me some credit, man. Go ahead and give me my shit. They did get out, but where did they go? Oh, Lord. Right. Your parents gonna pay me for this shit? Exactly. I was like, they owe me, bitch. Damn, he look old to be 42. How did you miss him? So that means somebody was disguised as him then. That wasn't him. Hey, okay, shit. Kickball extraordinaire. Oh. Somebody in his family must have killed him then. Oh, his friend. A game. Really? So this guy lost a bet. He must have knew he was going to get killed off. Yeah, what was that all about? Just so you can make it seem like you didn't kill him? I'm telling you, man, this bitch is trying to kill me and take me for all I got. Why are you being so nonchalant about this, though? You almost seem like you're very happy that he bit the bullet. It's like you're trying to goad us here, like you're taunting us at this point. It's not that obvious, though. It's got to be something else. He has an alibi, man. Like, what are we talking about? Some genius detective this is. And you was informing the guy. Yeah, what up with that, bruh? Yo, detective's intuition. What trick? Like, which one of these bitches is Photoshop? He is. What's so funny? Yeah, he's basically trying to make sure you know that he's here at a certain time. No, he's just trying to confirm that, yeah, you see where I'm at, nigga? Right, this little brat so happens to have the right clues to solve the shit. The right suggestions. More photos. You should have saw that coming. He must have wanted to kill himself. Yeah. It's like he's by a clock in every freaking photo, so he definitely wanted to make it a point. What? Alright guys, so let's take a quick pause for the call. So this guy right here definitely seems like he is the prime candidate. Like, it's obvious, it's clear as day that somehow, some way he was able to murder his friend to get his life insurance, you know, which I think is stupid. Why you would even want to bet your life to your friend for your life insurance, you know, like, why would you want to do that unless you knew something was going to happen to you? What he ultimately did, he said that he felt like somebody was trying to target him and take him out of there, but you shouldn't have been having one of them drunk conversations, sir, where you was feeling like you was high and mighty and, you know, your life was just full of, like, you know, you had extra lives to give like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no Mario. You ain't got no extra one-ups over here, sir. So yeah, it's funny that, you know, that bet ended up costing him his life. Like, that's just one of those things that I always say, guys. Like, for whatever reason, it seems like these victims aren't necessarily victims because they have things coming to them. But I don't think this guy, it was like warranted for him to lose his life deliberately. But his friend seems like he's very competent, you know, he's very confident in, like, the way his alibi is set up. You know, he's taking pictures in order to prove where he is, so he actually had to have a hitman involved in some form or fashion, you know. So I can't wait to see how this is going to be revealed. I don't really know how he was able to get away with this, but we're gonna figure it out, man. You know, Shinichi, he never leaves a stone unturned. So yeah, let's get back into this. Right-handed. It was a person in disguise? What if it's his friend disguised as him? Yeah, right. He just randomly burst into flames. Nigga. Marty's son, chill, bro. Really? Damn. Only 3 hours? Really? Yeah, we gotta get that bastard. What method is that? Why would you do that? Oh wow, this nigga. Good thinking. Why does this old lady not... Right, does she not think that this is weird that a kid can actually do that? Yeah. What you worried about? What? I ain't destroyed shit. What are you talking about? No, I'm trying to run now. I can't run from these inner child thoughts. Look at them little legs. Yeah. Yeah, they're right-handed are. Left-handed, I mean. You gonna try to kill a kid? You're just a kid. Nobody's gonna believe you. Come back a few years when you actually sprouted. Oh wow. Tape recorder. Ah, nani? Now, Conan, why did you think that this guy wouldn't grab your ass after showing that? Child abuse! God damn it! Where's Morty's son at? There you go, bite his ass. He ought to have fucking fractures in his back. Yeah, that was kind of dumb on your part, Conan. You gonna kick that wheel? Go ahead and press the goddamn button on the shoe. Here we go. Anybody needs a tire rotation? Heads up! Gonna burn some rubber. Whew. No Seattle vacation for you. Yeah. Okay, so the guy didn't know. Uh-oh. This nigga. Yeah, how you gonna play this down? Oh, but guys, that right there was episode 38, man. The Akane Fire Festival murder case. Haven't we learned anything about fire festivals? Did we not see Ja Rule's little incident? But yeah, man, so as it turns out, this Nagishi Masaki character, he was basically a decoy. It wasn't even the real Nagishi. You know, he had been dead for, I don't even know, like a day or two now. But this dude devised a pretty genius plan of trying to make it seem like the guy was alive. And he tasked Mori with trying to follow him. Which is funny because Mori, he be thinking he really owned the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's never really that good when it comes to solving these murders. Shinichi is just steps above him. Which is crazy because Shinichi is essentially his junior in this field of work, man. So it's funny to see the young era of characters, you know, just be more competent when it comes to solving these mysteries, man, these murder cases and stuff. This guy, he really thought he just had everything in the bag. I just didn't like the fact that he was doing things to you know, reassure Mori that, yeah, I have a solid alibi. I couldn't have been doing these things you think I'm doing because I'm here at certain times. Can't you see the time on the clock that's right there above me? Like, you see, I couldn't have done these things. So it was nice to see him get caught, you know, like, it was clear as day that he was the murderer, you know. We just needed to figure out how he was able to do it. The only thing I don't like about Shinichi is that he reveals certain details that's going to essentially get him whacked one day. You know, like he could easily get choked out. His body is very frail, and I don't see how he hasn't sustained some injuries that have kind of lingered on, because we see him getting thrown up against stuff all the time. Anytime he tries to stop the murderers, you know, from doing certain things. So that's just my only little gripe. You know, he hasn't suffered any kind of fractures or stuff like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this next episode, which is going to be episode 39, titled The Wealthy Daughter Murder Case Part 1. Here we go. Damn. Yatsui Reika just turned 24, man. I just came for the snacks. Okay, so she's gonna be married. Look at this nigga. See, he was thinking the same thing I was thinking. Yeah, that's a lot of good food, man. So why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that? Got wine too? Not the cheap Walmart shit. Special guest though. Hey, the guy that's pigging out over here. Say, bro. He gonna be drunk before you even get a chance to talk. Bubble, really? Agree with me today. Okay, Cheda, you know the pleasure's all mine. So these must be some aspiring detectives. Brown nosers. Who is this Steven Seagal wannabe? I mean, he has the right idea. Yeah, exactly. He's very perceptive. Yeah, they're gonna be there to expose you, bro. You better watch out. They're playing dumb. I can reassure you that Mori doesn't play dumb. Okay, he just did it. Bathroom? Okay, you got a tinkle. Perfect murder scenario, ain't it? I hope he doesn't run into a dead body. Somebody might be dead on the John. There we go. Wow, really? Whatever, old lady. Oh Lord. Yo, Ferrari. Okay, we got some big ballers and shot callers up in the building, man. They trying to get that ass. Oh Lord. Yeah, I mean that's a hootie though. Nobody want to ride with him. Really? Oh boy. Why do we always have to play cards, man? Is that the only thing we can do to kill time? Oh, we break out some dominoes. No. Oh shit. You were one of my prime sperm donors. Damn, it's like that? Right, that betters our chances. No. Morty, what are you doing? Thank you. I know you did not mean. Yeah, it was bold of him to say. I can always order Uber Eats. So she's one of those type of individuals. I don't know if I'm going to feel sorry for her once she dies. Oh, y'all gotta go. Where you at, girl? Get your ass out here. She probably got a sugar daddy she can call to pick her up. How convenient. It would be raining as soon as we try to find this girl. What is that? Why would he be napping up in that? This nigga got drowned. Well, that's the first culprit. But guys, let's take a quick pause for the cause and try to figure out what the fuck is going on here. So, this wealthy girl, Reika, you know, she thinks very highly of herself, if I can say that much. Which, you know, you got the money and you got the looks, and you have a guy that could be a worthy person to be in that inner circle. You know, like we have a lot of social climbers at this event, and they all have their own ulterior motives. And most of these guys, they either want to get the draws or they want to inherit the wealth, or they can get both. And we see now, like, we have a lot of guys that have their own little things going for them. Like, one character in particular would be Mifune, who essentially wants to, you know, seal this deal. Like, he wants to, you know, like, get his company in good standings with her company, if that's what it is, you know. But now we have somebody that's been murdered. I think it's who is it? Nakaido, who is one of the guys that seemed to be smitten over Reika, you know, like we just found his head up in a fucking, I don't know, like pond or something like that, or one of those little water wells that they have decorated over by the mansion. So now we're gonna have to figure out how to, you know, who's gonna be the candidate now, you know, like who's the murderer, because this is gonna be a game of process of elimination where all the guys that we think are gonna be with the girl, they're gonna end up getting killed, and there's gonna be one person left, and it's gonna be the least suspected person. I would want to, say that it's Mifune, but I have a nagging suspicion that it's gonna be one of the other guys that did this shit. We just gotta figure out who, or it could be old lady Yane. Like, what if she has something to gain out of this? She might be the one that's doing things here. You know what I'm saying? She just look a little creepy for my taste. She all up in the dark and stuff when Conan trying to take a piss. So yeah, but without further ado, man, let's see who is the candidate. This is gonna be part 1, so I don't think we're gonna come to a conclusion yet on who could be the candidate, but we'll see. Let's get back into this. Yeah, somebody must have drowned him real quick. What if it was the girl herself, though? What if it's the rich princess girl? Uh-oh. Wow, really? I believe it's Mifune because he tried to get your keys, man. What? I don't know. Somebody might be dry, though. A lot, huh? Y'all used to be over here all the time. Somebody might be upstairs snorting it. What? Who is that smiling all of a sudden? Oh shit, they done slipped you a Mickey. It's gotta be her old ass, man. I don't know, but the writer might be swerving us. I ain't gonna go by that just yet. Shut up. 2 years ago. So was the person that died her husband to be, or? Wow. But okay, so oh, that's messed up. So the guy that was going to be her husband ended up dying. Wow. Yeah, see what I tell you. Let's take a pause for the cause, man. I believe Yane, she's going to try to exact her revenge on Reiko because her granddaughter sacrificed herself to try to save Reiko, but to no avail. She ended up dying because of it. So, casting in my bets that this grandma Yane is in fact here to, off Reiko. She has a vendetta against this girl, and it's because her granddaughter's untimely passing. So, yeah. Somebody gonna end up dying because of this. rupee and the drinks. She's not in the microwave. Why don't you set it to 40 seconds to see? In the forest, you say. Now all of a sudden the lights are going out again. What was that? Why did it sound like an oven or something? The hell? Man, it's old lady Yano doing this shit. Yeah, what you doing out here? Yeah, she's all by herself. Oh fuck, who is that? They're about to drown you. They're about to waterboard her. Oh Lord. Somebody help her. Hurry up. Shit. CPR, man. Oh Lord. The resemblance is uncanny. They must have took off running. Alright, so she just seems to be passed out. You need to look around to make sure that dude still isn't there, though. Yes. The same thing probably happened to the other guy, too. Yeah, now it's automatically closed. Really. That dinging sound. It was the microwave oven. Right, but a warm breeze, you said. What was that? Oh shit. Wow. What's with all these little alarms then? Okay, that's the air conditioner settings. You don't say. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. Really? No, I wouldn't trust this shit. Oh wow. This nigga probably did the shit on purpose. Who is that? Who else y'all didn't? Oh Lord. Reika? Are you kidding me? And it would pause right there too. What the fuck? So they done got Reika, man. Wow. Just wow. Okay. So, guys, that concludes our first part to the wealthy daughter murder case, and we're gonna have to figure this out in the next part. But yeah, after looking for Reika, she just so happens to be drowned, just like a lot of other characters were, or how Ran was gonna be until Shinichi actually ran up in there and I guess started the person that was trying to commit the murder. Now Reika, shit. Oh my god. Now Reika, she's unfortunately become a victim of that, and I have a nagging suspicion that Yane or somebody that's in cahoots with Yane actually did this. They devised this plan to kill Reika, which once again isn't really the most likable person. She's very snobbish. Talking about how everybody trapped up in there with her. And now she has essentially become a victim of this, a victim of circumstance, being trapped up in this house with no ride home. So now it's going to boil down to who is the person that actually committed it. Is it Yane? Is it one of the nice gentlemen that seem to have their own ulterior motives? It's got to be one of these motherfifers. I don't know. I feel like it could potentially be the dude with the long ponytail, but then again, I don't know. It could be somebody else, like maybe the older gentleman. It's hard to deduce because Yane, she was away from the mansion when all this stuff took place, but she had to know that somebody was gonna plant these sleeping pills up in her tea, like who was that? Like when you see the smile, it isn't like a grimacing smile that features wrinkles around the lips. Yane, she's very old. It's a very youthful character, so it has to be one of the guys that's actually in cahoots with her, or they know how old and senile Yane is. They know that she gonna look away when they can actually go in there and do something, like plant these pills up in a drink to make everybody sleepy, and then that could make it easier for them to drown the people that are sleepy. So yeah, but yeah, looks like, I don't know. I think it might be the what's the guy's name? Takahashi. I feel like he could potentially be the culprit because there's stuff that's going on with him, like how he accidentally spills the coffee on Conan and Kaguro. So maybe it's him, man. We'll just have to wait and see. Overall, I'll give this episode an A+. It's a little on the slow side, but I like how they're kind of sowing the seeds of stuff that might manifest in the next part, man. That's usually when we figure out who's the person that did the murder. So yeah. But with that, with all that said, guys, I'm gonna turn it over to you. If there's anything that I may have missed or got misconstrued, by all means, provide the proper context in the comment section below without spoiling me on things you know. But this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. We ain't seen the reactions. I'll catch you guys on the next reaction to Detective Conan, aka Case Closed. Peace.